Okay, so we were going to try out the LR Super Saiyans team versus Kid Buu today. We have started off with a very bad starting rotation, so... I mean, in theory, I guess I just have to use an item, and then we'll be fine. Because, like, these guys in slot 1, they have some damage reduction, but it's not really enough, like, on their own. I could do this, because then they come back on turn 4 and potentially could fuse straight away. But yeah, neither Future Gohan nor them have enough, like, of their own damage reduction to just be able to sit in slot 1. But at least we could do this. So we get the full thing for the LR Super Saiyans here. Physical, Goku Black, 21 additional, 21 dodge. Wait, which one? The one that's going to Super Easy A or Rose? Because if you mean the Super Easy A one, I'd say that's a great build. Okay, so Future Gohan, obviously with his own damage reduction and the Whis, he's basically invincible. Yeah, Super Easy A. Yeah, that's a great build. Dodge and additional is what you want. He builds up to 60% crit in his passive, so he doesn't need any crit in the hidden potential. Alright, so 12 mil for them to start with. Because remember, the thing with these guys is they carry over the attack buffs from their supers. So the more additional supers they get, the harder they're going to hit on the next turn. The only problem with the LR Super Saiyans against Kid Buu is that their 12 key super is an unarmed super attack. So if we get turns where against the Int Kid Buu where they're doing, like, you know, 3 additional supers, they're actually not going to be doing any additional damage, and they're going to be buffing him. So it's funny how you kind of want bad RNG with some characters, but like we're going to basically want them to be doing additional normals when we get to Int Kid Buu. In fact, I'm not even sure, is their active skill an unarmed super technically? Because that's a real detriment for them if it is. Actually, also, who have we got on this next turn? Because, of course, as we keep saying in these runs, it's not just your starting rotation that needs to be good. You also need to have a unit on turn 2 that can tank the super from Kid Buu in slot 3. Which, I mean, I want to have God Goku in slot 1, so... So no, basically. How well is he going to tank without a Whis? Because I want to give the Int Orbs to the Super Saiyans, but that means God Goku won't get 6 orbs. I mean, he's going to have the 60% chance to dodge, and he's going to have a Whis, but he's only got 183k defense, so without guard, I don't think the Whis is enough. And these guys, I mean, they have higher defense and the Whis is active, so... I wonder how well they would tank in slot 1. I actually just don't know. What do you have? Same Warrior Race Fierce Battle, and you guys have just Fierce Battle. I mean, let's see for science. We didn't exactly have the best start anyway, right? So... might as well see how it goes. They're not a slot 1 unit, but we got a Whis active. Okay, that's fine. But of course, Gotenks has to dodge the attack in slot 3, otherwise we're just dead. Even with his, even with the Whis, because he gets a decent bit of defense on super. Well, he can triple super. I wonder if he triple supers with the defense that he has plus the Whis, if he would live the super from Kid Buu. I'm actually not sure. And of course, we had Tech Vegeta in slot 7, so the first turn against Int Kid Buu is his first turn, so he's got no build up yet or anything. It'll probably just be a case of, like, how quickly can we kill Int Kid Buu before we die, is kind of the... I do like this unit. They've always been a fun unit to me, but obviously in terms of getting hit by the toughest bosses, they're a bit scary now to use. Without items and stuff, of course. I mean, their defense post all those supers is very high, so... But of course, God Goku, as I already said, God Goku can't do damage to Int Kid Buu. His active skill transformation into a Super Saiyan doesn't do damage to Kid Buu. So he's an interesting choice for the team, to be sure. Right, double super from Gotenks. Get another one. Would be nice. There you go, just like that. Alright, now the question is, does he live a super here after a triple super with a Whis? He didn't dodge that first attack. He dodged that one though. That's what we like to see. Alright. Alright, let's check there. Let me watch it being unarmed. It's not. Let's go. Alright. Let's start off with that then, shall we?
Lend me all of your energy. Kakarot is my prey. I need to help Goku complete the spirit bomb.
Nice. Big old crit. Oh, hello. Look who's underneath. Who's underneath the desk playing with my headphone wires? Hello. Hey, he looks right at the camera. Off you go. Yeah, that's Sif. Alright, so what do I do now? This will connect those in orbs, right? Like, Vegeta should be fine because we're on full health. That did not connect those in orbs. That's unfortunate. Well, I suppose he doesn't need to do a bunch of additional attacks because they can't do damage anyway. And we did just get their defense boost. They got all their links active on this rotation as well. They share every link with Gohan except one, which is pretty good. Alright, so we'll just get these then. We don't have an item active. I'm interested to see how well they tank against it. Because he won't be built up enough to do normals that do enough damage to them yet, I don't think. Alright, we'll see. Of course, he supered straight away. The literal first attack of the turn. 431. Bruh. Alright. Calm down. And then, of course, it's the problem with characters that, like, you have units that are doing additional attacks. They're raising their own defense, but they're also raising his offense. Oh yeah, he always supers at the start of the turn until you don't want him to, right? Like the run where we put STR LR Cooler in slot 3, and so then he decided to super in slot 3. But yeah, I'm interested to see how well these guys will take a normal. Because he's had, what? He's been hit how many times now? So he's had quite a few buffs. These guys had 900k raw defense. Then they get... I think they only get defense from their 18 key super, don't they? So... we don't want them to do too many additionals. Okay, good. They still take double-digit damage, basically. 121, basically the same thing. The problem is, of course, now that we're on very low HP. But that's what we wanted, because now, turn 4, it's Vegito time. Could work out okay. Future Gohan's additionals are physical attack, unarmed attacks, which is good. Cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and fuse. Get a heal.
This is what I'm supposed to do, right?
As well as the scouter.
Since I'm the fusion of Vegeta, I guess that makes
Hey, shout out to Mandalorian Legion for the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate you.
Vegito.
Yeah, I did see that they're keeping all the copies of the Petan stickers. That's crazy. Because, I mean, I guess if you get down to, like... wait, is he super? Okay, of course he is, yeah. The first attack in slot 1. Why wouldn't it be? Okay, so obviously we're not going to put Vegito in slot 1. That would be very silly. I mean, as long as God Goku actually dodges, like, this rotation is actually pretty good for this turn, right? The Super Saiyans only have to take 1 attack, then Vegito's going to get 4 counters at the end. The difference, of course, is that God Goku has to dodge the Super in slot 1. Otherwise it is GG. But I'll do the Spirit Bomb again, because why not? These guys got a load of additional Supers on their first turn, so this should do a pretty solid amount of damage. Yeah, Vegito has more damage reduction in the first turn, but he nowhere near enough, like pre-Super, to take a Super from Kid Buu, who's already had a ton of build-up. We basically have to have God Goku in slot 1, but because even these guys, like, they've got 878k defense here now, which is alright, but it's not take a Super from Kid Buu level, right? Is he full dodge? No, he's got some extra dodge, because obviously back when he came out, I got mine to 90% on Saiyan Day, and he didn't really need a lot of extra dodge, so we'll see how he gets on. Obviously these guys, I don't need to get tons of orbs with them, because they can't do damage on their additional 12 key supers anyway. But yeah, I mean, there you go. So as long as God Goku dodges, we're in with a shot. Yes, let's go. Alright. Alright, God Goku. Can't do any damage to Kid Buu. But 330k with type advantage. Okay. I'm a bit worried about these guys now. Damn, imagine if they could actually damage him with their 12 key supers. Like, we probably would kill him this turn. That's what I want though, right? Additional normals that actually do damage. Oh, no, stop doing supers. They've got to take 1 hit, but how much will they take? Will they take 423k? They might. Oh, they'll take 0. Let's go. Okay. How's that not an unarmed super as well, by the way? Yet another character who punches him in the face as his super attack and isn't an unarmed super. Good times. Alright. Well, Vegito, with the damage reduction that he has now post-super, he should be fine. And he gets the dodge. I think this is actually GG, because if he doesn't kill him, next turn we just transform with Tech Vegeta and use the Big Bang attack. And then that should kill him. Right? Oh, look at this. Yeah, you can't actually kill him with a counter anyway, can he? Because you have to kill him with a super. So he's on 1 HP. I mean, to be fair, that went pretty well. This is like the first attempt, and we started off with a pretty bad rotation. Obviously, we had to use an item straight away to make up for the bad starting rotation. But other than that, like, not bad. I mean, there's no way this doesn't kill him anyway, right? I mean, if it wasn't, he gets guaranteed crit on the active skill anyway, right? But like, he's literally on 1 HP because Vegito can't kill him with the counters, so he just drained his entire HP bar with those counters, and now we can go ahead and finish him off here with the Big Bang attack, get the KO screen. And yeah, so the LR Super Saiyans, I mean, we got pretty good rotations, right, where they didn't have to take a lot of hits from Int Kid Buu. But the first turn against Int Kid Buu, where he'd been hit, what, 3 or 4, 5 times before he attacked them, they still took double-digit damage from the normals, which is good. And then the one attack the other ones had to take on the next turn, they just dodged. So I'm not sure how much damage. I think when he's fully built up, his normals do over 1 million. But they had, what, 878k defense before they got their supers off for that turn. And they do raise defense on their 18 key super. So even if they were just under 1 million defense, I guess to be fair, there's the extreme versus super modifier as well. But we had, what, like 300, 400k HP left or something at the time when they got that attack that they dodged. So I'm fairly sure with their defense being what it was, then they weren't going to be taking 400k from that normal, I don't think. Because it is 1.1 that Kid Buu's attacks go up to, right? Well, I think he wasn't even fully built up at that point either, but But yeah, double LR Super Saiyans actually getting the job done. Let me just double check their super thing. Because, yeah, they don't get any defense on their 12 key, but their 18 key, yeah, it's a greatly raise. So it's a 50% raise. So that one normal attack that they dodged at the end, there's no way that was doing 400k damage to them. So, yeah, there you go. That's the LR Super Saiyan trio, the full 200% Super Saiyan team versus Kid Buu. I mean, if we'd had a good starting rotation, if Vegito wasn't in slot 7, so he was actually on turn 1, that would have been a no item run. We had to use an item on the first turn because there was no slot 1 unit on the first turn. But other than that, like, Gotenks dodged the super in slot 3 at the end of the second turn, and then we didn't use another item after that. So, yeah, the LR Super Saiyans still able to put in some work. They do a lot of damage. Obviously, if Kid Buu wasn't immune to unarmed supers, we would have killed him probably on that turn, right? Because with the damage they could have done with their additionals, Vegito's double super at the end by then would have been enough to finish him off right before the counters. So these guys are still pretty good, but I'll be looking forward to trying them out in some of the anniversary content when it comes to global. Don't know when they'll next come back, because obviously they've never returned on either version of the game. I assume for JP they'll return on the Carnival LR banner for the Tanabata, which means for global, who knows. So, I mean, they could be on one of the banners for the anniversary, or they'll be on one of the banners for worldwide, because the anniversary Carnival LRs won't return for worldwide on global, so it could be then. But there you go. So that's going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. If there's any other teams you want to see versus Kid Buu for these challenge runs, do let me know in the comments. We're going through doing a bunch of these while global is a bit on the quiet side. We do have the freezer event coming out tomorrow. But yeah, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, check out all the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.